everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are working in Spellbound, and we're going to work on 2 more witches on this side of the third signature here. I love how that looks. Isn't that pretty? That's going to be, I don't know what yet, but that's going to be a good one. And so we're going to work on this side here, and we are going to work with, where's my girls? My witches. My witches are here. I'm looking for my, already I'm looking for something here. We are going to work with, we're working with Agatha and Hazel. Now, Agatha is the crystal witch. And Hazel is the lunar witch. So we're going to put them both on one page here. So I have them, and I kind of planned it out already because it takes time, you know. So we have them, and I love how this looks back here. And I had printed this out. I found this on Pinterest. You can probably find something similar. Just put in the phases of the moon and you'll find something to this effect. And I just kind of tore around it, and I wanted to put it like more here. And then I think that looks like the sky, a creepy sky up there. So the first thing I want to do is, I think my first thing I'm going to do is, well, I want to get a moon in there. So I have one of my moons here that I cut. And I wanted to put it back here because this looks like a spooky backdrop there. So, and this was using that TIm Holtz moon die that I just cut out of some hand-dyed paper from Jacqueline's shop. And it is a wonky moon. I'm trying to figure out which way I like it. So I want to kind of put that back there. I think I'm going to do it like that. Maybe like that. So I'm going to use my fabric tack. And so we are coming along nicely with Spellbound. We have some more witches to do. I can't wait to get to the Dark Witches, which is Morgana and Raven. They're going to have their own special little, they got to have something special, don't you think? So I'm going to put that right here. And then, because I know I want to put this about here, it looks like a creepy, foggy, like the fog coming in or something. So I want to get some bats on here. Make sure that's on. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing fine. It's very warm now. It's going to be 90 this weekend here in Illinois. I can't believe it, but you know, mid-September, that's what's happening. So I guess we don't have a choice, right? And I'm going to put a bat on the moon, and I'm going to put a little one over here like he's far away. And then we can glue the big piece on. So that's just a nice backdrop for this page. And let me just get that on here. I want to get it like right about there. I like that, how that looks. Now I want to put this here, kind of like this. And I will use my fabric tack for that. Well, I can't believe it's going to be, ooh, you know, we still have some stuff to do in here, but we're going to get this done soon, the Spellbound journal. And I'm thinking I will get it done before, well, I'm not sure how much more we have. We have some more witches to do and a few more extra pages. So I'm thinking, I'm trying to see if we can get this done by at least the first week of October, if not end of September. I mean, well, it's really pushing it, isn't it? But I don't know. We'll see. So see, I'm going to put that there, and that's a really nice backdrop. See, I'm just kind of playing with what that is already on there. I love it. Let me just get this on here. Okay, and then Hazel is going to go right there. Hazel is going to go right about there. That's where I want her to go, and she's going to get glued down on there. So I think I will do that, and I've got to know that her little, oh yeah, her hat makes it, so I can glue her all down. So I am going to get her on there. Yeah, I know somebody had asked, and maybe I mentioned this, I repeat myself a lot, so I apologize if I've said this a million times already, but I'm not letting go of Halloween quite yet. I mean, even though we're talking about starting Christmas journals and ephemera and stuff, I'm not quite ready to leave Halloween yet. And as you know, I didn't get to making books for Halloween this year for my Etsy shop or anything. I apologize for that. You know, you have to plan that. I have to do that like early. And I guess I wasn't planning, a good planner, so. Okay, let me just get her on right exactly where I want her. And I think I want her right there. So I need to make sure she's stuck on. Good. Make sure. I don't want any glue oozing out. Okay, that looks good. I am toying with the idea of doing the paper source. You know how we did the prompts last year, the 31 bewitching, well, they call it the 31 bewitching envelopes. I'm not sure, well, I didn't get books done, obviously, but I am just not sure if I can tackle that right now. I'm hemming and hawing over that right now, or just working on some small little individual projects. It's a big commitment, and I like it, but I wasn't really planning for it. So I'm just not sure. Okay, now this is Agatha. She's the crystal witch, obviously, here, crystals. So she's going to go here. And I did cut these crystals off one of those sheets from the Crystal Moth digital kit. And I printed it like a 5x7, and I cut it out. You can, and I want to like put it here at the bottom of her, but I want it to be a tuck because we're going to put something there. So I might have to just tear her dress a little here because you're not going to see much of it actually. And I don't mind her, actually I don't mind her sticking up too much there. But her dress is kind of wonky, so I want to put her on here, something like that. And I just kind of cut these out to make a tuck here. And that's going to like kind of go right in front of her here, like that. And then we're going to make something to tuck in there. Because I always like to have something a little interactive on the page. So, hold on. Oh, sorry. My allergies have been so crazy. I apologize for that. I know you told me not to, but I take your blessings because a lot of you always say, bless me, and I say thank you. I think I want to move her over more to kind of cover this seam here a little bit. I was thinking of putting some trim or something there, and I still might do that. I just don't know yet. So I am going to figure out, she's going to be glued on as well. And I think I can do her this way. And if I want to add trim there, I still can. I'm just deciding what I want to do. So I am going to just kind of cut her off here. Sorry about that, because we're not going to see her dress at all. And if I glue her here, yep, she's going to get glued down all the way. And then we're going to glue this tuck spot, which looks like crystals. We're going to glue that on there. So I want her to be right about there. Okay, let's get her glued on. So they are right here, actually, by the shop right here, their shop, so that's kind of nice. Oops, got kind of messy there. Okay, so let's get her on. This has been really a fun project to work on and to kind of spread it out and enjoy it. I hope you are enjoying it too. I really do love it. Okay, that's exactly where I want her, right there. Make sure she's stuck on really good. Oops, where's my eraser? There we go. As long as you get it while it's wet, you can get it. You can get it off. Okay, there we go. Now she's on. Make sure. And then I want to just glue this along the bottom here to make her a tuck. Like so. Okay, let me get that on. And I'll hold that down for a minute. So see, we kind of don't see her pretty dress behind there too much, but I think it still looks good. Because, you know, when I made the witches, I wasn't sure what they were going to be doing in this book. All right, so let's get that dried. Now, the other thing that we're going to do is make the little thing that's going to go in here. So I'm going to switch out my things here, bring this over, and hopefully without disturbing the camera too much, I'm going to move them here like that. Okay. And then, so this is what I'm going to do. And I have taken one of these dyed envelopes from Jacqueline, Lovely Crafty's Lodge. I told you, and I have her link below all the time. She usually has live sales on Friday afternoons on her YouTube channel that you can purchase things from. And she has all kind of things. And so I did get a bunch of her dyed papers and things. So this is kind of a dyed window envelope, you can see. And I thought, well, I'm going to make a little booklet for it, and that's going to get tucked in here. Or actually this way, it'll go in this way here. So I folded it in half. You can see I didn't seal it. I folded it in half. These stickers here are from the Dollar Tree. I just was covering up the writing, you know, on the little marks that they have on the envelopes, you know, like this. And one of these tags is from her. It was bigger, but I cut it down because what I did was slit this here, and this tag is going to go in there. But first of all, I made a little signature, just of some of the dyed papers, just some scraps that I had, not many, just a few here. And I cut them down, and I thought I would sew that in there really quick. And I'm not sealing the envelope because I'm going to use those as tucks. Just something simple, nothing fancy. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I have my thread, my needle and thread here already. Really simple. You can even staple this if you want. Not a big deal at all. Simple, super simple. I'm not even measuring. I'm just gonna do this. Make sure that I don't pull it too tight. I'm just gonna do it just two stitches here. We don't have to be crazy about it. Okay, I'm just eyeballing it like so. All right, real easy. And I'm gonna tie it up. This is where you need that third hand, right? Okay, I'm gonna do it. You'll see. I will do this. Okay. It's not going to be perfect, but you know what? It's good enough. It's tied in there. I can cut this off. Okay. Put my needle over there so I don't lose it. So we have that sewed in. Super simple, real easy. Nothing fancy. Okay, so now, okay, so we've got a little signature in there. So on here, I just want to glue down here to make this a tuck up here. And I'll probably use this glue here. Am I in frame? Yes, I am. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of glue this side right here, right along here. And I'm going to do that on the other side too. So we should still use that as a tuck, just along right in here, this angle side here. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, you know what I meant to do before? I meant to sew, oh, I meant to cover this piece up in here. Too late now. That's what I meant to do, is glue that on there, in there, to cover up those words. But you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay, so we have those glued. So those will be tucks. And then on the back here of this envelope, you can see, well, actually that's the front of the envelope, but I want to cover that up. So I have a piece of TIm Holtz ephemera and part of my sprayed book page. I was going to glue that on there just to cover it up and put that label there. So we can get that on. You know, sometimes I was thinking, I have so many pieces of anything for Halloween. Like, I have so much, and I went through so much of it, and sometimes you still don't find the right thing that you want. Does anybody else have that problem? Because, I mean, really, of all the stuff I have, you would think I would have a perfect piece for every time I needed it, and no, I don't. And I like that there, so I'm going to put that on. Like the color of it goes well. Okay. Put that right there. Just for some, it matches the envelope really nice. That dark blacky purple kind of thing. So there's that, just for something. And then, so we have, I have some things here to tuck in that we'll see if works. And this is TIm Holtz. This is TIm Holtz. This is, I don't know. And these are from Amy. These here. but I thought maybe I could see how we'll just use that as a tuck for some things up in here. And then this one here, I could tuck this guy up there with maybe a playing card. And then I was thinking I could tuck her up there too, maybe, huh? We could tuck that. No, I don't want to tuck her up there. Oh, what else did I want to do? You know what I could do with some of this is put this across here even, just to decorate it. That would be nice. Or I do have some washi tape. What else do I have? See, I'm going to change my mind. I know what ooh, look at that pretty moth. It doesn't, well, it kind of goes, but anyway, I digress. So here's some more. Maybe I could just kind of decorate the tops of these with that, but I love the color. It's like I don't want to cover up the color of this. See, no, I don't think I will, because I kind of like it that way. I could put that down here, maybe. And I have one of Amy's pockets here, but I thought, I don't know. I don't think I need it because I have a tuck. Here's the other part of the tag that I cut. Oh, she would go good on there, wouldn't she? Okay, you could fool around with this, you know, like forever. So I'm going to just tuck those up in there. And then I thought this would be kind of fun to put there. So I'm going to glue her on. Like that. That'll be something fun to look at there. And what else can, I mean, we can go on and decorate this, can't we? I should get some, see, then we'll flip that out. That's good. Writing spots for whatever I want to write in there. And then she looks kind of good there. Maybe I'm going to put her there. I haven't decided what to put on this tag yet. Huh, that looks cute too. I think I'm going to glue her on. So I wanted something interactive or something that, you know, on each page of the witches, instead of just gluing things down, right? This is so cool, this page. The way the die took it. I love that. Okay. I just think this is so pretty here. I don't think I want to cut that up or cover that up. I mean, that's what I'm guessing here. Okay, so I'm going to just leave that as a tuck for now. Now, here's the tag that I cut, and I put some hand-dyed seam binding, and that gets tucked in here. But I haven't decided what to put on it yet. And that only goes so far, like that. I could cut it down a little more if I want. But it fits good in there, like that. I like it. And then my idea is to just put it here, behind here as a tuck. So we have a little booklet there, okay? So that is the idea here. Yeah, I don't know what I thought I had stuff out to make it, but decorate this. Let's see, what can we use here? I'm going to look around and see what I have. So we have Agatha and Hazel on the page. Let's see what else we have here. have some Amy things here too. There's a pretty purple witch from Amy's kit. And the cats I have. There's some books here. I don't want to put any pumpkins on. Maybe one of the witches. Maybe one of the purple witches we can put on there, huh? This one? Okay, let's see. Let's see what that looks like. I even have some of my paper here. I might have to cut her out, but let's just see what she looks like on here. I think she would look really nice. Oh yeah. But I think I want to cut around her really quick, so I think I want her more free form here. So I'll do a quick cut. I think should be fine. Okay, she's gonna look nice, I think, because she's purple. Maybe I should use some torn piece of my jelly print too. That might be good. We'll try that too. You can never have enough witches, right? And then I still want to do the page. Remember I mentioned to you to do a page about you in your book, in your Spellbound book. So I have, we could probably work on that next. And then get back to the witches, and then we'll probably end with Raven and Morgana, because I want to do something a little extra special for them, since I'm saving them for the end. So let's see how this looks. Okay, and I want to cut that out. I do want to get that out of there, so let me, that's how I do it. I could do it with a razor, I mean the, the blade, but it's just faster for me to do it this way right now. So let me get this done. Now we can ink it a little. We'll get some black ink around there and here. Okay. Oh yeah, she's gonna look good on there. I like her on there. And we could tear some of this, give it a tear, and put some of this on there too. Let's see how much we want to do. And maybe do a part of this here. I'm going to cut it down a little more. Just to give it some extra color. Or do I want to do it this way maybe? Yeah, maybe this way. Glue that on there and put her here. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I'll just get those edges here really quick. And then we will get this glued on here. Oh. Yeah, we have the air conditioning back on. Obviously, we have to have that on now. Oh, well. That's our weather, right? You can never assume that the coolness is here to stay. That would be too easy. Okay, and I was starting to get excited for fall baking, you know, and nope, that's not happening yet. Oh, that looks good. With that little bit of turquoise back there, I love it. Let me get my other glue out here. That looks really nice. And then she might have to have a word or something. You know how it is to pick a word out? Not easy, right? I don't know. We'll see. I'll get the words out, the TIm Holtz book or something. Maybe we can put a saying on there. Okay. I'm going to put her right about here. Right there. I like it. That's pretty. I like that a lot. With that torn piece of... Now, the only thing is, she's going in this way, isn't she? Oh, dear. Okay, she's going to be in this way, but that's okay because you can't see her face, so I'm okay with that. You see something going on, but you don't see a face yet till you pull it out, so that's good. And then there's journaling spot on the back. Look how pretty the back is. So, yeah, it's going to work. I think it's going to work. I'm looking to see, oh, let's see what I have here. Would any of these work here? Good Witch, Bad Witch, Magical Night, Moonlight. Oh, maybe, let's see, could we do Moonlight? I don't want to do Good Witch, Bad Witch. That I don't want to do for this. Something with the moon. Sounds good. Let's see how that's going to work. That might work. Let me get some ink on there. Oh, I need more. Well, I wanted to show you one other thing too, now that I see it over here. I'll show you in a second. Okay. I feel like I want to put it right there. I could put it over the hole too. Moonlight. And doesn't it look like the Aurora Borealis lights? The Northern Lights? Is that what they call it? Yeah, the Northern Lights. Yeah. That's so pretty. I think I'm going to put it there. I like it. Like she's out in the moonlight. Okay. All right. Let's get that on. Put this on here. I'm putting it over the whole of the, yeah, and I'm okay with that. I missed a little bit here, but I can get that. Okay, so I like that. That's pretty. And so then this will go in here. And I didn't want to glue paper in there because I think it's pretty on the inside. The dye caught the security paper in there and it looks really nice. So I am going to stick this in here. Ooh, and I like the words. Oh, see, I didn't even plan that. I have the words sticking out. That's good. And then we have some tuck spots. I can put more things up in there. I have these books here, and I can put that pocket in there too. Books are in here. Oh, those might look good there. They're kind of big, but I don't know. It does look nice in there, doesn't it? But there's writing space in here. We'll see. I guess I won't put that in for now. But tuck spots, and then we've got a little decoration on the back. And then I want that to go here. And I might even clip it. I might even clip it there too, because it is kind of thick. Well, I love it. I think it looks really nice. I'm really happy with this page. So that is Agatha, the Crystal Witch, and Hazel, the Lunar Witch. And I'm happy with what that turned out like. I am. So the real quick I wanted to show you, you remember when we were working on Goblin Glen and I was using this paper? All I did was go back in with a little more of my ink, like, you know, hit a few of the spots like that, did a little bit more stamping with these little bats and these little brooms, and I took my I think my 1 1/4 inch or and I'm cutting circles out of it. And see, just by, I'm going to punch this whole page up, but I wanted you to see that you can just start punching any kind of size circles or squares or whatever you have. Just once you punch it up, and you're going to have so many cool pieces of ephemera to add to your tags and things. So so this caught all the colors of inks that I was using, but I'm not wasting it. I'm going to punch it up into a bunch of circles. So that's what I wanted to show you that I did with that. Okay, friends, well, I think we have another page done, another couple witches done. Cute little booklet here with a tag, with tucks and everything. I love that. That's going to be tucked here, and I'll probably do a clip here to make sure that doesn't fall out. So I hope you enjoyed that, and Spellbound is coming along really well. It's nice and thick. You can see it's so thick. I love it. And don't worry, she's going to get her flower there, I promise. So we'll work on that. But oh my gosh, how I love this book. Oh, I love it so much. But we're going to continue on because we can never add enough to this. So thanks, friends, for hanging with me. Have a great evening and day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye.